And come on. Doggone it. Okay, Facebook is live. YouTube is already live, so let's get down about 8 minutes. 7 minutes.
Okay, it looks like YouTube is only about less than 5 seconds behind, and Facebook, I will give you an ETA as soon as it pops up. Oh, I'm not plugged in up here, honey.
That's what I'm getting ready to do. I was just realizing.
Perfect, thank you. I don't see us on Facebook yet. There we are. Okay, Facebook is about 30 seconds behind YouTube.
Actually, 10 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, I'm seeing one is, it says 6:23, 6:22, 6:21, 6:20.
I have it at 6:44 on Facebook.
Well,
YouTube is just a second.
no, now that you mention it, I'm taking a look at another screen here.
Okay.
So you're right. It's probably has another one. I see one that's partially going through the encoding, but maybe not fully.
About 20 seconds behind YouTube, but YouTube's only about 5 seconds behind live, so that's really good. Who's ready for Fun Friday out there? Say hello. Who's got big plans for the weekend? I'm going to go visit the solarium upstairs. That's my big plan. Woo, hi Howard, you're ready? Where are you from, Howard? Hi, Sandra. Philadelphia. Philadelphia Freedom. I think Michael's doing some deep breathing, getting ready for these random questions. Trying to do a little meditation. How about out there in the Facebook world? Are you there, Mary? Well, I got some great gardening done today. Got some tomatoes planted and cucumbers, so maybe we'll still have some vegetables this summer. What's everybody else been doing to keep busy? Hi, Alan from St. Augustine.
Augustine.
Augustine. I'm not familiar with that.
Like Augustine grass, St. Augustine.
St. Augustine?
St. August.
I'll have to Google that. Hello, Mary. Hi, John. How are you? Yay, good is always good. The oldest city in North America. Would that be United States or Canada?
Ooh, that's a good response.
St. Augustine.
Isn't it Texas?
Oh, Texas! That is technically North America, isn't it? When you said North, for some reason I'm thinking Massachusetts. Oldest city in North America. I am really going to have to Google that because I don't know how the oldest city would be in Texas. At least not from the European settlers, but maybe before that. Oh, and then there's one in Florida as well? Okay, it's in Florida. You guys are
okay.
messing with me.
Okay.
Well, that definitely is going to be fascinating reading. I always like to learn new places. Put it on our bucket list. Okay, countdown. 30 seconds to go. Are you ready, Mr. BridgeHands?
No, he's not.
Uh-oh.
But he's getting there. Are you popping messages up?
I attempted to highlight them. Unfortunately, they were not showing. What is the name of the song and who is it by, honey?
Firefall.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, I don't know who it's by right now.
We'll have to look into that.
5, 4, 3. Greeting, Bridge fans. It's Michael here at BridgeHands, and look at me today. Wow. In fact, I am partially invisible here. Man. I'm weakening.
Oh,
this is
you're
like Back to the
green.
Future, you know. It's like, come on, Mom, marry Dad. So anyway, aloha from California, that is. And so today we are going to have a Q&A, or I think Grace has it ABC,
ABCs. Well, it's ABCs, but I cheated on B. So it's ask and then bridge-questions club. Because you guys are in a club.
This is our club,
So
our
it's
tree fort.
It's the ABCs.
Okay, so I guess before I do this, I have not seen the questions. Well, I guess there's 5 of them. Grace has got the PowerPoint slides set up. So if I'm going to do this, the incredible Karnak, I need to be the Swami. So let's see. What do we have here? Ooh, look at this. It's floating into the scene without any... It's almost like it's in... How did that happen? Okay, this is obviously has some magical powers here. And boy, it's plenty big enough, isn't it? There we go. Okay. I'm getting ready for my questions
If only you
today.
had a crystal ball. That might help you.
Crystal ball. I'm not seeing into the future. It is not clear to me. I need the crystal ball. It's appearing. It's appearing. Put it right in front of my face, please. Make it come in front of my face. Oh, I see Sandra out there. I see Larry. Can you see me? Who else is out there today?
Corny props. What?
This is the incredible Karnak. This is no corny. This is the real deal. So, okay, now that I have, I'm in tune, and we'll put that down there, and get my, we have some peace here, okay. Oh, my piece is falling down.
Oh
So,
my God.
Grace, do you have some questions coming for me?
You have a hole in your chest.
I do?
That's probably not good.
Hmm.
Johnny Carson was much better.
No, this is the real deal. This is pure entertainment here.
Exactly. This is pre-Hollywood style.
Okay, so are we ready for the first question, Grace?
Alrighty, let's go ahead and pull that
Let me go over
up.
to the questions here. Okay, so question time. And where is Michael? Michael's gone invisible with the green screen. Oh, there he is. Okay, ready for that first question. You like my beads? Those are kind of nice, aren't they?
That's a blank space there on your first question.
Okay, so
Hopefully
go ahead and ask the first question. Let's see if it appears. Who's the first question from?
Okay, well, let me see if I can find that. Because it's not appearing
The
on
clock
the
is
board.
running. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started then. I think if I hit the foot switch, you've got it set up. So here we go. First question is from Sandra. Sandra has a question. Inquiring minds must know.
Alrighty.
Okay. Question number 1. One no-trump bid with a 5-card major. Doesn't a no-trump opener deny a 5-card major? Here's the deal, Sandra. Yes, normally you could have a 5-card minor. We don't open no trumps with 4-3-3. That is not so good. It is truly balanced. But normally a 4-4-3-2 is what it is. If you have 5 cards in a minor, sure, you open with 1 no trump. And why is this? Is because we have problems with our rebid. We open 1 club, 1 diamond. Our partner goes 1 spade. What do we bid now? Do we rebid the 5-card minor? No. Do we bid 1 no trump? Oh, that shows 12 to 14 points. Aye. So whenever we make our first bid, it is important that we have thought about our rebid. And if you open 1 heart, and your partner bids 1 spade, and you bid 1 no trump, you have 12 to 14 points. But we have 15 to 17. So the reason we open with a 5-card major is because we are worried about our rebids. So, if you have a lot of honors in 2 suits, let's say hearts and diamonds, that's just okay. You don't have to bid 1 no trump there. You bid 1 heart, you rebid 2 diamonds. It could be up to 18 points. We are a man or a woman, in your case, Sandra, of mystery. This is okay. Your partner has 10, 11 points. They can bid 2 no trump. And then we can be in 3 no trump anyway. But if you started with the 5-card major and you say, but Michael, we might miss the 5-3 fit. This is true. This is the price of poker. But on the other hand, well, it's okay. Maybe we get as many tricks. You know, my partner's maybe got king, queen, third in hearts. I've got ace 5 times. We run our first 5, we get our 9 tricks, maybe 10 tricks. Maybe we get the same number of tricks as we would if we were in 4 of the major. But the reason, the main benefit is that we don't have to worry about our rebid. Let's say we have only 3 spades, and it goes, we open with 15 to 17, we open 1 diamond, our partner goes 1 heart. Same problem. We bid no trump, we have only 12 to 14. We are saying, no, we have more than that. So we open 1 no trump with 15 to 17 points, a 5-card major, as long as we don't have like a 5-4-2-2, something like that, or where we have all the honors in 2 suits. Then just come back and rebid the second suit. Okay. Are we ready for question number 2?
We are, and the second question comes from Sandra as well.
Oh, Sandra has inquiring mind.
Yeah, she had some really good ones.
Okay.
So this one is, can you explain the support double?
Support. Yes. This is like when you get married and you tell your spouse is, you support me or I'm going to double down. No, this is not quite it. This is where, this is actually, we're going to have a nice little picture for this. I'm going to have some pictures here. So we are going to go over to another screen, go into Deep Finesse.
While you're looking
go over
for
to
that,
this screen. Hit the stream button. Oh, not good.
okay, I think we might be coming back.
Okay, somehow the stream went down. Not good.
Okay, so just in case that wasn't heard, Barb has a comment on the previous question. Use puppet stamen to check for 5-card major if partner opens one no trump.
That is the question. So, and I see there's the Facebook link went down. So this is going to be one of these. It's Happy Friday. Maybe somebody has had some margaritas as happy hour somewhere. I'm not sure what's going on, but
it's fun.
I
Friday.
am going to have to go back here on Facebook, and we are going to start again. Let's see if I can get Facebook going. So, live. Come on, work with me, Facebook.
I see it was live.
Waiting for video, and I meant go live. Hey! So, okay. Little technical difficulty there. So I wanted to go to the first question. There, I think I've got it. And this was, somebody said, a puppet? Grace, we should get our puppets out.
Oh, we could do that.
No, not puppets, just puppet. Puppet stamen. Now, who comes up with this? Like, there was Stamen, Sam Stamen's bid. Now, what's this puppet stuff? Well, puppet is by, oops, I'm getting a little sloppy here.
You're
Lynn.
losing your head.
Oh, well, we'll try this again. L-Y, Lynn. I just can't get it to go. Y-N-N. Woolsey. I like to go by the person who comes up with these. Lives in El Cerrito in the East Bay near San Francisco. And he said, you know, when you open 2 no trump and you may have a 5-card major, how would we want to check for that? And so he had come up with a way called puppet stamen, where 2 clubs doesn't necessarily mean, let's try 3 clubs. 3 clubs does not necessarily mean that you have a 4-card major. You are asking at first if your partner has a 5-card major who opened 2 no trump. And so we won't go through all of that. It would take several minutes. But no, Kit Woolsey never said anything over 1 no trump. So when you said puppet stamen over 1 no trump, that is not puppet stamen. There is, on the other hand, Marty Bergen. Oops, how come this digitizer is not working well today? 1 no trump, and Grace, I'll get to you in a minute. I recognize your. And you go 3 clubs by the responder. Some people like to play that as a game-forcing stamen, and they call that like it's a puppet stamen. This is one by Marty Bergen. It's not the original one. It's something else. So that's a horse of another color, and we'll save that for another day. It's a great question. So, Grace, what is your statement?
I still don't see us back up on Facebook.
Well, I guess just we're going to have to continue on. They're going to have to come over to YouTube because we gave it the college try. So, okay, we're going back to the support double. And what is the support double? Well, here's another one of these great bridge players. This time it was from another great, and this time one of the top ones in the world, Jeff Mextroth was a great player, and there was a scientist, a person who is really good in the tactics of bridge, and Eric Rodwell. And Eric Rodwell said, you know, when you open like one of a minor, let's say one club or one diamond, and your partner goes one of a major, one heart or one spade, let's say it's one heart, and then you have an intervening bid, let's say that it's a pass by the north and south bids one spade. Very easy to get in with maybe 6 or 7 points, we don't know. So now it's back for what is the rebid going to be for the west seat? Well, we don't know if the east has 4 or 5 hearts, maybe more. So when there is an interference bid, such as one spade, then the rebid, if you bid 2 hearts, or spades, whichever it is you promise 4. You're not going to have 5 because you would have opened with 1 heart. If you have 3, you make a double, or maybe, yeah, with exactly 3, you make a double. And if you have less than 3, then you either bid 1 no trump if you have the spade stoppers, or just pass for now, whatever you decide. Rebid clubs with your 6-card club suit, something like that. So the support double says the answer to whether you have 4 or 3 in your partner's major suit. Major suit in this case was heart. So that's the way it works. And let's say though that, let's say it was, they did 2 spades over here. Let's do an erase function. I think I have an eraser right here. There we go. And say it happened to be 2 spades. Get my pen tool back. Yeah, well, you can't come in at the 2 level now. So if you go 3 hearts, that says you have 4. If you make a double, no, that's not for penalty. That's what you have to give up. It says I have 3. Okay, and normally support doubles are played through 2 spades. Some people say through 2 hearts, don't want it on 2 spades, you're going to come back at the 3 level, as you can see. But most people would say, and I think Eric Rodwell said when he designed it, make it through 2 spades. Now we're going to see something today just on this very thing. Sandra, you are also looking in the future. I can feel it. The auction went like this on a robot hand. And I opened 1 club, a pass. My partner, the robot, went 1 diamond. And this person in south, the robot person, went 1 spade. Actually, they had this for spades. A robot would dare overcall with 4-card suit? Well, it's got 3 good honors, and that's the way it was programmed. But by the way, in diamonds, it had, can't remember the values, but it had 5 diamonds. Like, what's up with that? Your partner in the north is obviously going to sing like a canary because they're not going to have many diamonds. They're going to have some spades. So, yeah, they went 1 spade with only 4. Go figure. And now it's back to me. And I'm saying, well, I want to do a negative double, meaning the other major. If they bid or spades, and I have 4 hearts, let's say I have ace, queen, 4 times, something like that in my 12 plus points. I'm saying, partner, I think we should be looking for a heart fit. Do you have 4 hearts? But when I looked at the meaning of the convention after the fact, I assumed this is the way it would be programmed. It said, no, it was playing support doubles over 1 club, 1 diamond. And no, that wasn't what Eric Rodwell had in mind. So I would like to talk to the people who set up the algorithms, because I don't believe it should be over 1 club, 1 diamond. But it just came up, and we're going to see it in a hand if we have time. So here again, it's meant to be used over a major, 1 minor, 1 major, an interference bid. And I suppose that even the interference, it could be 1 spade, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 hearts, or 1 no trump if they're playing sandwich no trump, some shenanigans like that, which are fine. But okay, we're going to go back to the next one. I hope that got it. Sandra, did that seem like we addressed your question?
Now, was that in regards to question 2, the support double?
That was.
All right, so are we ready to move on to question number 3?
Number 3 is coming up. Number 3, here we go, and it is from
Larry.
Larry has a question that says, ooh, this is going to be a long one. Yes.
When bidding in a suit control, I always
A
notice...
suit contract.
Thank you. When bidding in a suit contract, I always notice you count your length in suits with your high card points. I count shortness in suits such as void 5 points, singleton 3 points, doubleton 1 point with my 8 CPs. Is that wrong?
Larry, there is more than one way to count, isn't there? What way do we wish to count? Imagine the ways.
Let me count the ways.
The answer is, the Incredible Karnak says, it may work and it may not. It's a maybe. Let me try this.
Maybe. That's a firm maybe.
One more.
Maybe. M-A-Y-B-E. Let's go with maybe.
Let's go with maybe. Reason we say that, Larry, is as follows. If you're counting on shortness as the opener, bad things could happen because you should be counting on your length. If you have 10 cards in spades, you know you can make a game, can't you? So, pretty close anyway, if you have some of the primary honors, and you ought to. So, you may not have any, so you wouldn't want to be counting short points on the side suits. You want to count your length points because you want to promote your long suit. When you're opener with a 5-card suit, you're counting on promoting that suit. If you're saying, well, I'm going to count short points, then you're saying, I'm going to use my trump to get rough those, but I'm getting less and less trump. My trumps are going away. They're going, and soon they will be gone. It's called tapping the declare. We don't want it to be draining our power. So the reason we do this is because we want to be certain that when we are a declarer, when we're the opener, we're counting our points. On the other hand, if I have opened in one spade and you've got 6 points, but a void in hearts, let's say you have 4 spades actually, even better. Now you can count your short points because it's only natural that I'm going to have some hearts and I'm going to just be roughing. I'm still going to have my length of my 5 or more spades as the opener. So always, when you are the opener, count your length points. When you are a responder and you have at least 3 card support, count short points. But wait, I feel a disturbance in the universe. There is always an exception, always exceptions. The exception in this case is that if you're 3, let's say you have 3 trump spades, and you have the ace, king, queen of spades, and you say, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points, and I give myself 5 points for my void and hearts. That is double counting. Double counting will get you in bad trouble. So when you have all the high honors in the trump suit and a void, which way do you wish to count them? You can't count them 2 times. Yes, you cannot have your cake and eat it too, Larry. So once again, when you are opener, let's say I've got a 5, 4, 3, 1 shape. I like this. I'm counting my high card points. And if I've got good suit in the 5 card, I give myself an extra point for distribution. Let's say it's ace king 5 times, ace queen 5 times, ace jack 10 5 times, something where I can maybe get a finesse going. If it happens to be king 5 times, I'm not so wild in counting a 4th point, 3 plus 1, because I don't know. It may not set up. So when we see opportunities for promotion is when we count our extra points, the extra length points as the opening bidder. When you're the responder and you have support for the trump of the openers, ostensibly major, then that is when you're counting the short suit points. But I have to say that one carefully, Grace. This is when I remember I slid a sheet I slid upon the slitted sheet I sit. Whew, that's a tough one.
That's not what I thought you were going to say.
We're ready to go on to hand number 4. Larry, I hope that helped answer your question. Let's see if we have any statements there. I don't see anything popping up. Okay, here we go.
Okay, our
number
next
4,
question
Grace. Who's
is
this from?
actually it's an A and a B
Ooh.
from Bernice.
Bernice.
So I'm going to give you A.
Please do.
And A. I know we don't count distribution points until we find a fit with the partner. Wouldn't that go for extra length in a suit also?
Ooh, this is a detailed question. Very good, Bernice. I have my incredible thinking cap on. Do we count distribution points? This gets into the concept of what I like to call is the self-sustaining suit. If we don't have a fit with our partner, we must be very careful to count those eggs before they have hatched. So we're going to go back over and take another example. Back over to the other screen. Come along with me. Deep finesse. Okay, the screen. And we're restarting the stream. It's going to be one of those kind of days. For some reason, our internet server, I have a feeling, is going... Thank you for watching, Grace.
You're welcome. Wacky Friday.
So we're waiting to come back live.
With another
Come on back, baby. We want to go live.
Okay, I see you.
I don't see me, but if you see me, that's a good sign.
Bernice says, welcome back. Well, thank you for sticking around.
I went into the ether for some reason. I don't know. I think somehow is that the Comcastic servers or the fiber optics line, maybe they're doing some work. In fact, I saw an AT&T truck just down the street, but they shouldn't be messing with our fiber from Comcast. Sorry about that, but thank you, Grace, for catching that the stream went down for a couple seconds. And fortunately, YouTube has what's called a persistent server, unlike Facebook. So that sucker is tenacious. So it says, oh, you went down for a little while. I'll wait for you. Anyway, I am back. So I don't know what we missed there, but I'm going to go ahead and recoup a couple of these points I made, just in case you missed it. So you bring up a very good question, and I'm giving an example of king, queen 3 times, and we don't know what our partner has yet. So yeah, I will go ahead and count my 1 distribution point because even if my partner's got a jack or something in the suit, you know, I've got some help I can do there. So I'm not going to be completely pessimistic. I will count with a good chance for entries in that suit. If it happens to be, let's say, ace, jack, 9, 6 times. Do I want to count 2? I got a chance for repeated finesses, but I've got 2 gaping holes there, so this is what we call a moth-eaten suit. It looks like it's got some pretty big holes in it. So, but the idea is that when you've got something like this, it's starting to look pretty good. And so we use the suit quality, that is the length of the suit, plus the honors. And I hope they're not all like 10 jack queen, but you know, some useful honors, unless you have all of them. And you say, okay, the suit quality here is 3 honors. That is 3 plus 5 long. No, I cannot count my losers and other suits because I'm not on the road to happiness yet. I need a suit quality of 9. You get rid of that 9 and make it a 10. Well, it sort of starts to look like it just looking at it, doesn't it? It kind of looks like it. Now it's a suit quality where rather than 3 over here, we've got a 4. And with 9 plus, we get a happy face. We can start taking a look at our losers overall. And if our partner then bids 2 of, let's say this was hearts, and our partner, we go 1 heart, and our partner goes 2 hearts, and we can say, well, we're going to count the suit for losers, but if we have 6 losers, 6 losing trick count, oops, losing trick count, then we can do something like a help suit game try on another suit. Come back with maybe 1 heart, 2 hearts, come back with 3 clubs. If we've got something like Queen Doubleton or Jack Third or something like that, where we need help in that suit. And I hope that helps a little bit. So are we still streaming, Grace?
We are still streaming.
Woohoo!
Are we ready for part B?
Oh, that's right. There's a part B here. Let me go over to the other screen. And I think this will take us back over there. And I know I go away, so Grace, I know you're going to bust my chops if I don't like. There I am.
Michael, come
Here he
back.
is. Up here, Michael.
Alrighty, on part B.
Yes. Go ahead.
AQ9XX equals 6 points until we know partner has a fit with us. Then would amount to 7 points, 1 for the extra spade. Because we promised 5 in the first place, so only 1 extra for the 6th place question.
Wow, wow, wow. Generally, I would say I would count this as being 5.5. So if you've got something else you're not sure of, and I maybe went to 5 this time. I'm sorry, 6.5. No, we already have 6. Sorry, let's try that again. We have 6. Do we count another 2? Is the real question. There we go. So I would certainly count this for 7 points all day long, and it doesn't have to be. You mentioned later it's in the spade suit. If it was the club suit, it is rebiddable. Remember earlier I talked about a rebiddable suit? This suit is certainly rebiddable. The 9 doesn't mean a lot to me one way or another. It doesn't hurt, but if you said 10, now I have a chance for repeated finesse. The 9, you could just have made it another X as far as I was concerned. Obviously a jack, now I'm going to count it as 7 high and 2 long. Right, because I only got the king out against us as far as I can see. So, I would say 6 plus another 2 would not be bad. If you wanted to do 7, it's just not a sure bet one way or another. And we have a lot of these that are, it depends. So I can't say. I would feel much better if it was a spade suit, though. So if it happened to be this and I'm in the first seat and I have nothing else, no problemo. I'm going to bid 2 spades. If it happened to be my righty bid 1 heart, and this is all I've got, 2 spades, no problemo. So, but if you're saying, what about those hands, whether I should open or not, you're going to have to take some guesses as all the rest of the people, and sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. I don't have a firm answer. I will say this, though. This is a bonus point here for you, and that is that let's say you've got this holding in spades, but you've got 24 points in your hand. Wow. Do you count 2 extra? Well, you're going to open 2 clubs, but you don't count these eggs before they're hatched. The eggs have hatched, because if you've got 24, how many does that leave around the table? 16. On an average day, your partner will have 1/3 of the 16, will have 5 or 6. So you might be able to get your partner's hand and do a spade, finesse, or whatever suit this is. But if you don't get your partner's hand, if it happened to be where your right-hand opponent opened with 12 points or more, ostensibly, and you've got your 24, so 24 and around 12, your partner, you're probably never going to get to their hand. So there can be things which I call environmental factors. And if you go to BridgeHands and search for environmental factors, there's about 10 of them there. And one of them, how's the bidding gone? Also, if I've got this hand and my left-hand opponent made an opening of, let's say, 1 no trump, my spade suit is not so hot now. Now it's like, they've got 15 and 17. They probably got the king behind me. So you have to consider some of these other factors. So I hope that is helpful. Did that answer your question?
Bernice, how about it? Does that answer your questions? Go ahead and give us a thumbs up. And we've got one more question here, and this one's coming from Timothy. Are you ready for it?
Okay, Timothy. Go ahead, Timoteo.
All righty, question number 5.
Mm-hmm.
Some say robots pick up their partner's signals. High, low play, return of leads. But I haven't seen that yet.
Ooh.
What do you think? Bernice said perfect, too. Yay, we like perfect.
Oh, that is a very perceptive question. You are seeing things here. You have a vision. It depends. No. It's
Maybe.
I would say that most all the time the robot would show signals. Should you always show signals? Not always. No, if you've got like where, they've bid up to 3 no trump and you've got 14 points, why signal your partner's sorry partner, I don't mean this in a bad way.
I'd like to take a brief moment to offer my apologies.
I offer my apologies, but your hand is immaterial. And so if the robots think that the other hand is immaterial or based upon a big bid by, like, say, their left-hand opponent, me, and I'm in the south and they're in the east seat, then they may not want to show the signal. And they may not want to play third hand high. Their artificial intelligence may tell them, now I have a hand. If we have a moment here, I do have two robot hands that are coming up. And the robot to my right faked me out. So sometimes do they do false cards? Yeah, they do. So they may like about trick 10 or 11 thinking, well, you're not paying attention. So I'm going to play a high in whatever the side suit is, but they have the other ones next to it. And it's actually they're signaling their partner that they have the ones beneath. So they play a king of diamonds at trick 11 and you think, oh, are the diamonds out? Is my jack good now? No, they still have the queen. So they will do some things to try to be deceptive, but normally, like a human, they're programmed not to deceive their partner because they're not worth the risk. But if they think that, and these are kind of advanced algorithms, I've seen this sometimes, that they maybe are, as I've told you before, this is another pearl of wisdom, is that if you can give more information to your partner or make it more misinformation to the declarer, consider doing that. Yes, Grace.
Howard says, I don't think that bridge-based bots do any defensive signals, and Bernice agrees with Howard.
Huh. Well, they do for me, but maybe they take a look at my player rating level or something. But I think in fact, I'm going to be doing quite a bit more robot hands. I thought I'd mentioned some of them, but we'll watch. And when you see something where, Michael, there it didn't, call me out on it. I'd love to be corrected on that. So we'll say most of the time, I believe they do. There are some situations where not. So excellent question, Timothy. And I'm going to do more homework on this myself.
All that keyword.
This might be a stump the
algorithm.
Stump the algorithm. Well, okay, at this point, I think we're going to try doing a hand. So I'm going to go ahead and wardrobe change.
Howard says that you can read the write-up on GIB system given by BridgeBase.
Well, I cannot argue with that.
Take it off.
Man. I will look at that, but maybe I've just been hallucinating, but that would really surprise me because, they'll do like high-low doubletons and things like that. They're not going to play low from 2. Incidentally, if you do like to play upside down, count, and attitude, an opening lead, it doesn't count. So if you play upside down, count, and you do the opening lead, and you lead an 8, and then you play the 2, that shows on the opening lead, you still have to play it a standard count. Some people don't know this, and if you say, no, I want it to be upside down there also, you can, but the price that you must pay for that, as the American Contract Bridge League says, you must pre-alert when you get to the table and say to the opponents, we play leading low from a doubleton, just want to pre-alert that to you all. So that is something to consider, and I know for a fact that when they do the opening lead, they'll play high-low. But you didn't ask that question. You asked about the attitude signals. And they do play standard attitude. They don't play upside-down attitude. So good. Okay, well, we're going to go do something else now. We're going to go back over to the hands of the day, and we're going to continue a little bit more on some ones we had before. That is the plan. And I think this should get us over there. And in the interest of time, we're just going to leave them all showing. I have 2 possible hands to show you. And this one is hand number 12. This was my nemesis. I was heading for first place until this hand came up. I expletive deleted. But I'm in the south, and I've got a mini Roman hand, as they like to call it, 4-4-4-1. And if I'm playing precision, I can open this 2 diamonds, which says, I have a singleton or a void in the diamonds, and I have 11 to 15 points. And that would be perfect. And the opponent's like, wait, I thought 2 diamonds was weak 2, or all these other things. Carousel bids or Flannery's or whatever. But no, in this one, I've got to think about my rebid. I've lectured on this one. Think your rebid. Well, it's not easy. I just wish it was in another suit. Then I could open in a higher suit like diamonds, but nope. It is a diamond suit. So I've got to open 1 club And I'm not going to be able to rebid one club, so this will be interesting to see how this develops. Over to the west, they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be a pass, and my partner is obviously with 5 diamonds, going to bid 1 diamond so far. Grace, yes.
Howard says that the South has 16 high card points.
Thank you. 16. I missed that point. 3, 4, 12, 13. Yes, 16. I thought it was a 15. Appreciate you correcting that. So mini Roman, unless you wanted to stretch it by 1, and I wouldn't because I've got that King Jack 10. We couldn't do that. So I guess, yeah, if I was playing precision, this is 16 points, then I would definitely open it 1 club. See, I have 16 or more. Okay, so at any rate, my partner bids 1 diamond, and now it's over to the west. And this is that hand I was telling you about, Sandra, is that, yeah, with 5 diamonds, you think they would be nice and quiet, but no, the robot bid 1 spade. So the robot is programmed to say, this would be good lead directing. Hey, it's a pretty good 4-card suit. So that was what they bid. Now it's back to me. Well, I have 4 hearts, so I want to do a negative double. So I make a double. And later on, not right now, I don't look because I know what this bid should mean. Later on, I look and it says that, oh, this is a support double. Now, I can't make it. My hands work here. Support. There we go. Double. No, no, that's not the way support double works. It's over one of a major, 1M, not 1 diamond. But that was what the robot apparently was programmed after this 1 spade, was that so it thought I had 3 diamonds when I bid the double. Okay, now over in the west, I don't know what you would do, but this robot said, well, I've heard my partner show 5. Not really. But they said, let's go ahead and just bid 2 spades. This is fun. Because after all, you've got 7 points, and as somebody asked earlier, you've got some shortage points as the responder. So yeah, you've got 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 distribution point for the doubleton on the side suit, because your hand is not the length hand, yours is the shortage hand. Yours will be the dummy. Okay, and the north hand, what does my robot do? It says easy peasy, 3 diamonds, because you promised me 3. And I'm like, oh, I did not know this. Who programmed this robot? This AI algorithm, I do not agree. Grace.
Howard says, any double on an opener's second call is a support double if you're playing them.
Thank you, yeah. And the really good book on this is by Marty Bergen. That is a great book that he had made on negative doubles. It's about 20 years ago when I was learning some of these things. It was very thorough explanations, as Marty will do. So, okay, so anyway, that's half the story. So 3 diamonds, and here we go. So how's it going to be played? And this is the way somebody else played it. I wish I played it as well. But the opening lead was the 10 of hearts, high, low. Oh, yeah, robots, they do high, low. And look at this. For those of you who say the robots don't give signals, how come they played the 8 of hearts? Why didn't they not play the 5 of hearts? If you've got a good answer for that to me, but there's a classic example showing a positive attitude. So it is definitely a signal. And no, it's not showing, they're not, the first priority is count, the first is attitude. So yeah, it certainly did it there. Okay, so at any rate, I'm playing it from the south hand's perspective because the robot says, okay, you got to send to this. Well, not really, but I was the first to bid. So, okay, I play a diamond. I didn't get much on the east. I was hoping for something more than a 2 and a 3. Yeah, I was hoping to collect something more than that. So, oh, no, I said this was not mine. Somebody else played this one better than I did. Then they played the 10, and they let it ride. And I'm like, I don't know if I would have done it that way. But with 5-1, I can see what they're doing is they're going to pull trump on their club suit. So it holds. They play it again, and this time it's, okay, I'm going to go up with the ace. My partner didn't have it. And let's go back a little bit on that one, too. Oh, did you see that? They played a 7 of clubs and a 4 of clubs. If that's not a count signal, I don't know what is. So, yes, they do attitude, and they do counts. It's just proved it right there. Okay, one more. Another club, and yes, they roughed it. But apparently this person didn't feel the need to pull more trump to hope that they were going to split, but because it's really you're kind of playing like a no trump hand at this point. A king, we take it with the ace, then a king of clubs, roughed again, but this is the way this person played it, and like I say, did better than I did. Then the queen of spades, they get the diamond, and it's 2 for 1. You had to kind of make a diamond play there, or else you're going a heart to the ace, in which case about the same. So then the 10 of diamonds to the jack, and you didn't lose control of the diamond suit even though you lost a couple roughs, but it turned out you were down 1. So I will say I was down more than 1, and by the way, east-west not vulnerable, so if you're going to overcall like the robot did with a 4-card suit, it's a good 4-card suit, and you're not vulnerable versus vulnerable, probably worse things could happen. I know Grace is wanting to go ahead and tune out. Gosh, I just do one more. Do they want to see that last one that I had or not? What do they say? Do you feel like it's Friday? I'm going to do it, unless everybody says, eh.
How about it? Do we want one more hand?
What are they saying?
Howard says, I like the 4-card overcall here.
Yeah, I think so, Howard. It's a good call with those 3 honors and not vulnerable versus vulnerable, and your partner is a passed hand.
And I'm going to try to pronounce this.
Okay.
A unique name, Branalita.
Yeah,
Says
I love that
yes.
name. Okay.
And
Well,
Bernice says yes, please.
okay, well, here we go. This is one that...
Larry has 1 beer left, so yes.
Here we go. Here's somebody... like with the rest of the, well, I'm going to show the other one first of all, because this one is really, I think you're going to enjoy this hand. It illustrates someone who is a good player and what they did. But first, we're going to take a look at what Michael did. For some reason, you know, I'm having a really good round, and you know how the robots sometimes are. They can spoil you. I hate that last hand syndrome. I actually have a name for it. The last hand syndrome, where you're in first or second place, and all of a sudden, what in the world happened? So I thought, you know, I'm not going to open this to no trump. It's got the values, and yeah, we shouldn't worry about the club suit. But I thought, you know, I mentioned before that if you have 4.5 quick tricks, you almost consider opening 2 clubs. But I'm just going to open it 1 diamond because I have a rebid, excuse me, 1 heart, because I have a rebid in mind if my partner has 6 points. So my first bid was 1 heart, a pass, and yeah, you've got those nice clubs, but you need 10 points or more north to make that. So, but you've got 4 spades, so 1 spade, a pass, and I'm like, okay, what do I want to do? I'm not going to rebid 3 hearts. That's just invitational. I'm not going to bid 4 hearts. My partner may be void. My way around this is 3 diamonds. 3 diamonds is a strong jump shift, and normally you've got like a 6-3-3-1 when you have to make this. If you've got a 5-3-3-2, just, you know, open it to no trump, and that's what I would normally have done. But as I say, I'm playing something against the field. So all right, so here we go, and our partner in the north is I'm trying to remember what was their bid. I'm gonna have to take a look at it. I think I have it written down right here. Oh, it was 3 no trump. Okay. So, yeah, it was 3 no trump. And fine. So we did just spiffy on that. We'll just do it kind of quickly, and I'll show you how the robots, they can fake you out. Sure, why not? They let a 6 from queen third. Now, I don't think that's good. You know that there's 4 spades in north, could be more, the strong hand in the south. But going up with the 9 and it holds, you think, well, oh, it must be that we're going to be able to finesse west. So the play was, uh-oh. No, they let it away from queen third. Now, if you're opposite 6 no trump, do not make that play. Make them find those black queens of yours. Just play something else, like the diamond suit. You know, 10 or whatever, or maybe even little, because, you know, you don't give that much to your partner. At any rate, so they got 1, and we now can win with the heart. By the way, I do want to say in this is that you need to, when you do this finesse, you better be doggone sure that you've got an entry, and that Jack 10. I can play low to 1, and if they do a hold back, fine. I just go ahead and peel off the clubs. If they win it, I can go low again. If I only had high cards, then now I've got a problem getting in, but I can do repeated finesse to those low ones. Yes, Grace?
Barb asks, East bid spades. Why did West not lead a spade?
No spades were bid by the opponents. And there's no. Oh, I see. A spade was bid by North, yes. So you wouldn't want to lead a spade, especially when there is a strong jump shift in the South. Once there's a strong jump shift, then the robots say, okay, it's 19 plus distribution points, maybe not high cards, but we got a big hand. Half the points are in that South hand. It's weighted very heavily. So I hope that helps give the answer. But I do want to finish it by showing is that most people, I got like about I think 80-some% on this board, was quite happy. But there was one person got 99%. And I thought, where nobody else played it well, this person gets kudos. So everybody else is in opening 2 no trump and ending up in 6 clubs. Yeah, because when it opens up 2 no trump over here, all of a sudden this hand gets like, ooh, I've got 7, 8, and 2 distribution, right? I think I'm going to give 2 distribution. That sounds like 10. And then I've got that, my partner is strong opening 2. I'm going to make it 11. I'm not even going to count high card points. Heck with that. I'm going to say, I think I've got 6 tricks. And if my partner is opening 2 no trump and I've got 6 tricks, I'm just going to go to 6 clubs rather than 6 no trump. Okay, so here's the way this person, the only one who got it right, played it. Well, it was not an opening lead of a spade, right? Because in that case, it was not like where North showed their 4-card spade suit. Although the dummies weren't leading that, the double dummy, they were leading the 9 from high-low from Doubleton. Okay, and we see the dummy, and so they don't go up with the king. They're going to, I guess, do a holdback play. I'm sorry, we win with the ace, and so they signal with the 6 of hearts. Clearly, that is an attitude saying, I like that suit, partner. When I can get in, you can get in, excuse me. Play that again, Sam. So, yeah, you see there is signaling shown here. Okay, so the play of the hand. Well, to get 12 tricks is a little tricky because you can see you got the concern on the club suit unless it's Queen Doubleton against you. And you have 6, 7, 8. So you're not using the 8 ever, 9 never. You have to play the finesse unless you think it's got to be a singleton queen, but the bidding wouldn't have shown that. And so we've, if you're playing from the North hand's perspective, you have a loser in hearts if they have the king, because we don't, right? And in spades, we have a loser in spades. Yeah, we have ace, king, or diamonds, but that's not enough. So the South hand is the hand that's dominant. It is a dummy reversal. The dummy is the strong hand. Consider a reversal. And the way you win this is by saying, we have, I'm going to go back to the hearts. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, they're not likely to be 3, 3. They're likely to be 4, 2. And look over there, sure enough, they were 4, 2. But if I can go ahead and rough out this hand in the South enough times from the North hand, and you sure can, and then we can get an entry, and oh yeah, we've got lots of entries in these pointed suits. So this is the way they play it. Follow the bouncing ball. Beautiful play here. Okay, to the ace. And it looks like a high-low when we see the 9 of hearts. He then plays an ace of diamonds, thinking it's not going to be roughed right away because look at that. And then plays a king of diamonds, and then plays a club, looking for the finesse. Nope. Okay, they've got one of them. They should have come back with a heart. You know, why they didn't follow their partner's signal, I guess, is because maybe they thought it was short suit, and maybe they see that this heart suit is going to set up. So they come back with a diamond, roughed, and the North, a club entry with that little 9. Look at this, roughing a heart. Goes up with the king. Ace of clubs. Gets rid of the last trump. Play a spade. Playing the top heart. Roughing a heart. playing a spade back, and out of I think 25 players, they were the only ones to make a 6 no trump or 6 club contract. So a big fat star over here. Beautiful job. They nailed it, and that's the one I will finish with. So the robots are fun to play with, and sometimes you can learn. This is not an uncommon thing, is that normally this is the dummy hand, but oftentimes when you have 5-2 and you're looking for them to be 4-2, you just eventually you set up and you get this 5th one where you can pitch something from the other hand. Okay, that was the one I wanted to finish with. It's been a great week. Grace, come on over here. And how did the Swami do today?
I think the Swami did fantastic. What about you guys? Did you like it? If you want to see this again, let us know in the comments below. Also, we do have some new changes coming out at the end of this week in May, so we'll be talking about those more in the next few days.
Yeah, I guess we're trying to get the right kind of scheduling here for everybody to... Oops, where'd we go?
I've disappeared.
Did you do green screen stuff here?
I didn't do anything.
There we are.
There I am.
So yeah, we would like to go ahead and get your inputs on this format. It's kind of fun to do these hands of the day. I think we'll probably at least keep a couple of them, maybe towards the end of the week. But if you have some input there, let us know. And we certainly want to do things for our loyal customers. So if you are an Ultra or Premium member, this Sunday, we're going to do more on defensive play. Last week we did in no trump, defensive play, opposite no trump. Maybe we'll do more of those, or maybe we'll try a suit contract, but a lot more fun where we get a couple hours and really get into a lot of playing of the hands. So thanks for coming by, always for your wonderful comments, and I hope you had as much fun. And maybe we'll do some more of these Fridays, you think?
We might try that again. It looks like people are enjoying it, so we thank you for your feedback, and thank you for subscribing as well.
As always, and so as we say at the end of the day, the end of the week, happy trails to you until we meet again.
Happy trails. Have a good weekend.
Take care. See y'all. Appreciate your patience there on Facebook. Sorry about that. Hope you made it over to YouTube. Peace out. Bye for now. Happy trails to you until we meet